Hello everyone. Welcome to Fluent Start English channel. This episode is for ONI level beginners who want to learn English in a slow and easy way. Today we are going to talk about my daily routine. A daily routine means the things that we do every day, from morning to night. I will explain my routine step by step, and I will use simple words and short sentences so that you can understand easily. I will also repeat some sentences because repetition will help you learn better. So let us begin. When I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is open my eyes slowly. I look at the window and see if the sun is shining or if it is cloudy. I usually wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes I feel a little sleepy, but I know I must get out of bed. I say to myself, "Good morning. Today will be a good day." After waking up, I stretch my arms and legs to feel fresh. Then, I go to the bathroom. In the bathroom, I wash my face with cold water. The cold water makes me feel awake. I brush my teeth slowly and carefully, because clean teeth are very important. I also comb my hair, and then I look in the mirror and smile. Smiling makes me happy in the morning. After washing my face and brushing my teeth, I go to the kitchen. In the kitchen, I prepare my breakfast. For breakfast, I usually eat bread with butter and jam, or sometimes I eat eggs with rice. I also drink a cup of tea or coffee. Eating breakfast gives me energy for the day. While I eat, I think about the things I will do today. Sometimes I write a small plan in my notebook. After breakfast, I wash the dishes and clean the table. Then I get dressed for the day. I choose simple clothes that are comfortable. When I am ready, I take my bag and prepare to go out. After getting ready, my next activity is going to work or school. Many people have different routines, but in my daily routine, I usually go to work. I leave my home at 7:30 in the morning. Before I leave, I check everything in my house. I make sure that the lights are off, the windows are closed, and the doors are locked. This is very important because I want my home to be safe. After checking, I take my bag, say goodbye to my family, and walk outside. The air in the morning feels fresh, and sometimes I see the sunrise in the sky. I walk slowly to the bus stop near my house. At the bus stop, many people are waiting for the bus. Some people are going to work, some are going to school, and some are going shopping. I stand in the line and wait for my bus. Sometimes I smile and say hello to the people near me. Sometimes I just stay quiet and listen to the birds singing. Waiting for the bus is part of my daily routine. When the bus comes, I get on carefully. I find a seat and sit down. If the bus is very full, I sometimes stand and hold the handle. On the bus, I usually look outside the window. I see cars, bicycles, shops, and trees. I watch people walking on the road, and I think about their lives. Sometimes I also listen to music on my phone, because music makes my travel happy. If I feel like learning, I listen to English lessons or English podcasts. This helps me use my travel time to improve my language. The bus ride usually takes about 30 minutes. I feel relaxed on the bus because I do not need to drive. I just sit, listen, and watch. When I arrive near my workplace, I get off the bus and walk a short distance. The walk is not very long, but it gives me energy. Walking helps me feel active before I start work. At the office, the first thing I do is greet my coworkers. I say good morning to them with a smile. Smiling makes the start of the day positive. Then I go to my desk and turn on my computer. I check my emails carefully because emails tell me what tasks I need to do. Some emails are simple, like answering a question. Some emails are long and need more time to read. After checking emails, I make a small plan for the day. Planning is important because it helps me finish my work step by step. During the morning, I usually start with easy tasks. I write short messages, make quick phone calls, and check small reports. Finishing small tasks gives me confidence. Sometimes, I have a meeting in the morning. In the meeting, my manager talks about our projects. We listen carefully, and sometimes we ask questions. I also share my ideas when I have something important to say. Working in a team is important because we all help each other. If I have a problem, I can ask my coworker. If they have a problem, they can ask me. Together, we work faster and better. Around 12:30, it is lunchtime. Lunch is one of my favorite parts of the day. At lunchtime, I go to the cafeteria with my friends. In the cafeteria, there are many choices of food. Sometimes I eat rice with vegetables, sometimes noodles, and sometimes bread with curry. I also drink water or juice. While eating, I talk with my friends. We talk about our families, our hobbies, and funny things that happened. We laugh and feel happy. Eating together makes lunch special because it is not only about food, it is also about friendship. After finishing lunch, I feel fresh again and ready to work in the afternoon. When I go back to my desk, I start bigger tasks. In the afternoon, I read long documents, write reports, and prepare presentations. I also send important emails to clients or coworkers. Sometimes I feel a little tired after lunch, but I drink some water and take a short break to feel better. Taking a short break helps my mind to rest. Then I can continue working with more energy. I work until 5 o'clock in the evening. At the end of the day, I save my work, turn off my computer, and clean my desk. I say goodbye to my coworkers with a smile. Then, I walk to the bus stop again and take the bus back home. My workday is finished, and I feel satisfied because I did my best. When I arrive home, it is usually evening. The first thing I do is put my bag in my room and take off my work clothes. Then, I change into comfortable clothes, like a t-shirt and shorts. Changing my clothes makes me feel relaxed after a busy day. After that, I sit down on the sofa and rest for a few minutes. Sometimes I just close my eyes and take a deep breath. Sometimes I look at my phone to check messages from my family or friends. Resting a little bit helps me feel calm. After resting, I usually like to watch television. On television, I watch the news, cartoons, or simple English shows. Watching English shows helps me improve my listening. I try to listen carefully to the words and sentences. Sometimes I repeat the words to practice my speaking. If I don't watch television, I listen to music. Music makes me feel happy and peaceful. Slow songs make me calm, and fast songs give me energy. Listening to music is also a good way to relax my mind after working all day. When I feel hungry, I go to the kitchen to prepare my dinner. For dinner, I usually cook simple food. Sometimes I cook rice with curry and vegetables. Sometimes I make noodles or soup. If I am very tired, I just eat bread with milk or tea. Cooking is not only about food, it is also about relaxing. While I cook, I sometimes listen to English podcasts because I want to learn new words. When the food is ready, I sit at the table and eat slowly. I enjoy every bite. Eating slowly is good for my health, and it helps me feel full. After dinner, I wash the dishes and clean the kitchen. A clean kitchen makes me feel comfortable. After dinner, I spend time with my family. We sit together in the living room and talk about our day. My father tells me about his work, my mother shares her stories, and sometimes my brother or sister talks about school. We laugh, we share ideas, and we feel close. Talking with family is very important because it makes us happy and strong together. Sometimes we also watch a movie together. We choose a family movie that everyone enjoys. Watching movies with family is fun because we laugh and smile together. Sometimes we play games like cards or board games. Playing games helps us enjoy time together and forget about stress. If I still have free time after spending time with my family, I like to read books. Reading is one of my favorite evening activities. I read storybooks, simple English books, or sometimes magazines. Reading helps me learn new words and practice grammar. If I do not read, I write in my diary. In my diary, I write about my day. I write what I did in the morning, afternoon, and evening. Writing in a diary is a good way to practice English and also to remember my life. Sometimes, I also talk to my friends on the phone. I call them and ask, "How are you?" We talk about school, work, and funny things. Talking with friends makes me happy because I feel connected with them. If I don't call them, I sometimes send text messages. Friends are important in life, and keeping in touch with them makes me smile. In the evening, I also like to take a short walk outside. Walking in the cool evening air is very relaxing. I walk slowly, look at the trees, and listen to the sounds of the night. Sometimes I see children playing. Sometimes I see people walking their dogs. I look at the stars in the sky and enjoy the beauty of nature. A short evening walk makes my body active and my mind peaceful. After the walk, I return home and prepare for the night. At night, my routine is about resting and preparing for the next day. I usually start by taking a shower. A warm shower makes me feel clean and relaxed after a long day. After the shower, I brush my teeth again because it is important to keep teeth clean before sleeping. I wear my pajamas and then I go to my room. In my room, I sometimes sit quietly and think about my day. I ask myself, what did I do well today? And what can I do better tomorrow? Thinking like this helps me improve myself. Sometimes, I read a book for 10 to 20 minutes before sleeping. Reading before bed makes me feel calm and ready to sleep. If I feel very tired, I just go directly to bed and close my eyes. I usually go to bed around 10 o'clock at night. Before I sleep, I set my alarm clock for the next morning. I say goodnight to myself and then I slowly fall asleep. Sleeping well is very important because it gives me energy for the next day. So, this is my daily routine, from morning to night. My daily routine helps me to stay healthy, organized, and happy. I hope listening to this story about my daily routine helps you learn English in a simple and slow way. Remember, practice makes perfect. The more you listen, the more you understand, and the better you speak. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Fluent Start English. This episode is for Ani beginners, and I hope it was easy for you to follow. Please subscribe to this channel for more slow English lessons. Also, like this video, share it with your friends, and write a comment below to tell me about your daily routine. See you in the next episode. Goodbye and take care.